Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I'm your host, F&B Bob, hitting a button like that. So smooth. See, I'm getting better. And with me is the one, the only, the trainer of the century. Shit, timing's off, but Kelly's here.
Hello.
There you go. Boom, with our own nameplate.
Look at that.
It's pretty, ain't it?
Very.
It's super pretty. You get your own now. I got to get used to hitting all these buttons. I'm getting better. Anyway, how's it going? How you feeling? Good. I'm linked the fuck out. I don't know if you noticed.
I see. I really like that thing.
You want one?
I might, actually.
It's super comfy. It's super comfy. I just wish I wasn't so big in it. But, hat.
It's really nice.
It is. It's super nice, super comfy, super fluffy. Yeah. Anime Ape. Hook me up. Promo code. How's it going, Kelly?
You know.
Alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. It's a thing.
That's what we had to make a shirt. I knew it was something along those lines. I love that catchphrase. I don't know, where did you get that from?
I just made it up.
Oh my god, that's fucking gold. Because that's literally, that should be the phrase of the millennial. It's just, I'm alive. It's a thing. Don't know how I got here.
Don't know what I'm doing, but it's happening.
It's happening, and it's happening fast.
Yeah. No, I don't know, because, you know, when I was working at the aquarium, you know, everyone would be like, hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? And after doing it 100 times.
You got to have your own flavor.
It was just like, instead of just good. It's like.
You needed something spicy.
I said that one time to a dude that was just a little bit he was more on the conservative, like he was a little like, I don't want to be funny, but he was really funny, like once you got to know him.
Introvert.
He was really introverted, but he kept it a secret until you really got to know him. So I said it one time to him, like once we got to like really get to know each other. And I said it like as he was passing. He was like, hey, how you doing? And I said, I'm alive. It's a thing. He just stopped. He always had a cup of coffee in his hand. He stopped and, what'd you say? I was like, I'm alive. It's a thing. He was like, are you okay? Do you want to talk? I was like, yeah, I'm good. He was like, okay, I like that. I was like, good, because it's staying.
That's the new catchphrase.
So I said it. I've been saying it ever since.
That's funny. That's hilarious. And I think that's always going to beat the I'm here, you know, because that's what I typically do. And it's like, hey, how's it going? I'm here. That's the I'm here is I'm so close to jumping off the roof of this building answer, which it is. I know it is. It's just like, fuck with me and I'll jump. Yeah. Do a flip.
Yeah, you get the dad answers of
it's Tuesday. I hate that. That's the one I hate, when you just give me the date. Like, go fuck yourself.
I hate those. But when I do my line, you get the dad answers of, well, that's better than the alternative, I guess.
I'm dead and it's not a thing. What the fuck is that? That should be your like Halloween answer. It's just like, I'm dead and it's whatever.
Yeah. So, you know.
New merch coming up. I'm alive. It's a thing. Halloween merch. I'm dead and it's whatever.
It's whatever. It's great.
That's funny. Don't steal it. It's a Kelly special. No, that's hilarious. I think that's probably the best greeting answer to, hey, how's it going? What's the worst greeting answer you've ever gotten? And you say, hey, good morning. What's the worst thing somebody can pretty much say to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Like, you pretentious prick. Like, at least answer me.
It's like, fucking,
like, I know it's
dance
like,
the charade that we've all agreed upon. Don't fuck up the charade.
Right. Like, all right, fuck you too then. Like I know it's not like the most pleasant thing. Like I don't know how to start this off. Like you're just like if you don't like join in the conversation if that's not the question you want to answer. Just ask another question.
No, just say good morning and be done.
Yes.
Good morning. We ain't gotta conversate after that, but don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Cause now I'm gonna take offense.
Right.
I'm gonna take immediate offense. It's like, oh, you a bitch nigga then.
Right.
Hit him with the Riley. Dear Santa, you's a bitch nigga. Wait. Dear Santa, you's a bitch ass nigga. And you gonna pay what you owe.
What's the worst that you've heard?
I hate the giving me the date. That's always gonna be my like top. One of my tops is just, hey, good morning. It's a Tuesday. It's like, look, the week is already going by slow enough. I don't need you to give me the play-by-play, bitch. Like, fuck off. Like, that is hands down the worst shit.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's one more. Oh my god, I had it like mentally figured out, and I lost it now. Oh fuck. Comment below. What is your worst morning? It'll come to me in like 2 seconds too, and that's the sad part about it. Mm-hmm. But no, the date one is always the one that pisses me off immediately.
Or I'll be fine, or I'll be better once I've had my coffee.
Yeah, fuck out of here. You're a loser. You're a loser. Anybody?
Oh boy.
This ain't as bad as some of the other shit, you know what I'm saying? But this is gonna alienate a handful of people who just exist. If you one of them goofy fucks that need coffee in the morning, your body's fucked. That's what it is. You're unhealthy as hell. That much caffeine throughout your day is highly unhealthy. You should not need coffee. You should have some coffee. Having coffee is fine. But if you're one of those assholes like, don't talk to me until I have my morning cup, you're a fucking loser.
Freak out at baristas for nothing.
Because they didn't drop the extra foam on top with the caramel swizzle. I need my caramel swizzle. You have no idea what I've been through and what I had to do to get here to this moment today. Give me my caramel swizzle. You're not even drinking coffee for one. You're just drinking fucking sugar-based mud. Like, you're an asshole. You're just an asshole. So you coffee fucks, I'm just being, stop it. Get some help. Like, you don't need that much caffeine in your life. Chill the fuck out.
Caffeine is so bad for you.
It's horrible for you.
So bad.
It's so bad for you.
People are just like, yeah, I drink like 4 cups a day.
Dude, that's ghastly that you can drink that much caffeine.
And they get those like huge cups.
Dude, I knew I was fucked when I was drinking the Tall Boy Monster cans. And I was drinking 2 of them motherfuckers. And I'm like, dude, I am fucked. Like, I'm actually fucked. And then I realized that I consume so little caffeine that's why I got sugar rushes off of the shit that I had. It's because my favorite soda, root beer, no caffeine whatsoever. Nothing. And it's delicious. But yeah, no, caffeine's terrible for you. Chill the fuck out. Like, just chill the fuck out. You coffee fucks in the morning, yelling at baristas because that's the only part of your life that you have control over. You're pathetic. You're actually pathetic. And for those who actually drink actual coffee, like dark coffee or black, whatever the fuck they call it, shut the fuck up. You're not special because you drink black coffee. Like, those people are just as bad as the sugar-filled ones. Yeah. The ones, the straight coffee is just like, you're not even drinking real coffee because you're not drinking it straight black and bitter.
Did you know blonde roast is actually more caffeine than dark roast?
Get the fuck out of here.
Because they don't, to get a dark roast like that, you're actually cooking the beans longer, like roasting the beans longer, and the caffeine gets cooked out of it.
So technically it's better for you. By slightly, ever so
slightly. But you get more caffeine in a light roast,
right?
And the blondes and the lighter on the lighter side of coffee, not with
roasted coffee, not
with like adding milk to it, but like light coffee.
Yeah, because somebody's gonna hear that and it was like, so when I dump all of that cream,
like just straight putting water in it. So like the lighter end of it, that's where you get the most like caffeine and
no shit.
The shit.
Again, why do you know these things? You just be knowing shit. You just be knowing shit on the ready. It's fucking crazy. No, I didn't know that. I don't consume caffeine. You just got me to start drinking Starbucks like recently. And I don't even drink Starbucks. I drink the refreshers. I like the refresher. That's coconut milk. Or is it coconut milk or almond milk? It's coconut.
It's no, you get almond milk.
I don't know what I get. You order the shit. Either way, it's got some kind of milk in it, some kind of water in it, a little bit of juice and strawberries. Good, delicious, and it's way too expensive. Way too goddamn expensive for a cup of ice. Yeah, it is. But it be hitting the spot. It be hitting the spot on occasions. But yeah, no, you fucking coffee fucks in the morning. Chill the fuck out. So yeah, that I can put that up there as my second hated individual in the morning. It's just like, yeah, I'm not myself until I have my coffee. To me, you're just the same meme of the Snickers. Like, you're not yourself when you're hungry looking ass. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, your life ain't that serious. Your phone doesn't help you at any point of your day. Stop drinking sugar in the morning. Just chill out. Have a sandwich. Eat some toast. You know? Put some carbs in your system first thing in the morning. Yeah. Eat a slice of fruit. Yeah. Anyway, and it's still bugging me that I haven't figured out that other one. It was like Rankium. Right here.
It'll come up like way later.
Way like when tomorrow comes. Yeah. And we're not doing anything podcast related. I'm just gonna quickly cut. It was this. I remember now. I remember. Fucking weirdo.
It always happens.
Cut that clip in right now. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg. Shout out to my Game Grumps fans on that one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I've had an interesting week, Kelly. This week was so just high intense from previously being sick, trying to get back to work and getting work stuff done from being sick. Trying to enjoy this weekend. That's going to be kind of nice. The warm weather is coming. I don't know if you've noticed. 70-degree weather finally. It's fucking nuts.
Sun's been out.
Sun's been out almost every day. Sadly enough, I've been sick, so I don't get to enjoy all of it. But it's nice. It's nice.
We had some crazy weather for a few days.
Yeah, it was just storming up out the ass, man. Tornado warnings and shit.
Not even warnings.
Well, yeah, actual tornadoes, right? Well, we're in Chicago, so we're safe from the tornadoes. I ain't got no problem with the tornadoes.
They were around. Yeah, not like
we don't get tornadoes. We get the wind from the tornado. We don't get shit touching down and, driving a school bus 6 blocks down the street. Like, that ain't our problem. We just might have to dig up a tree, plant a new one type shit. And he's like, oh, the branches fell again. God damn it. That's pretty much all the fuck we got to worry about. But other than that, we're pretty solid. Yeah. That fucking tornado. That's why, mind you, I will never move out of, like, a safe city environment is I'm not dealing with tornadoes. Like, I would love to just move to a nice way out the way suburb, but as soon as we are in tornado territory, I'm coming closer to the city. Just a smidget closer where I ain't got to worry about tornadoes and whatnot, because that shit's stupid.
No, I feel you. We were, back in my hometown, we kind of lived in this, like, bowl, so we never had to worry about it, because it never really got to a point where the wind picked up enough where it could actually get down in there.
You guys didn't have issue with flooding either, even in a bowl.
We had flooding issues just because the river kind of flowed through our town.
But it never came up on land.
Crazy. Right. It did a little, but not like crazy ridiculous.
Right. Like you didn't have Hurricane Katrina problems.
Right. Not like that.
That's the bowl effect I was expecting.
Right. Not like that. But there is some flooding, but not crazy like that.
You guys had rock slides. That was your fucking phenomenon.
We had rock slides and
Mothman.
And Mothman.
That's all we got to worry is sweet home West Virginia. Yeah. All you got to worry about is rock slides and Mothman.
Yeah.
And the what was it? The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. These fucking crackheads.
So when I was super small, like I'm talking like I don't remember this
baby
very well.
Kelly.
Like baby. We lived in Ohio with my dad.
Near Cleveland? Near Cleveland?
No. Damn. It was in a super teeny tiny little baby town called Toronto, Ohio.
I was gonna say like Toronto's pretty big. Toronto, Ohio.
And because no one knows where it is or what it is. It's teeny tiny. It's literally like, I don't know, a couple thousand people.
No shit.
There's nobody there.
But everybody knows your name.
Yeah, they do. And they know your business too.
Shit.
There's more cows than there are people. Let's put it that way. Speaking of the cows.
Twister?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Another
cow.
So, in Ohio, when we lived there, we lived on a little, like, not like super flat, but it was a little flatter than where my mom lives. So when we were really little, we saw one tornado that was near our house, and it was kind of like across the street. And I
hate, by the way, that tornadoes are that like sentient where they're just like, not this house,
not this one over there. So it was across the street, and it knocked down the farm like fence, and it knocked down, so all the cows got out, and they were all in our yard. And
that is some country ass shit to wake up to.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Dad, did we get cows?
No, what was funny, because I was so little, I mean, I knew what cows were, but I called them puppies.
Oh my God.
Because we had dogs, so we didn't have cows. So I woke up my dad, and I was like, Dad, there's puppies outside.
Oh my God.
And he was like, what? There's puppies. He was like, oh, the cows are out. And he was like, wait, the fence is down. How's the fence down? They break down an electric fence? That doesn't seem right. And it turns out that a tornado just ripped down.
Oh, you just had no idea there was a tornado?
Didn't know. Had no idea. Because it was the 90s.
Right.
Nobody knew nothing.
TV, radio, nothing, shit.
We didn't have any of that.
Damn.
So yeah, we had no idea. Our neighbors didn't know. Like, they had no clue.
The fuck you just wake up and miss or go to sleep and miss a tornado?
Because they didn't live anywhere near it.
Fucking God.
Like, their house was just like way down the street.
So it's just miles of nothing, and then just like the tornado was just like, fuck this fence.
Yeah.
It was the Rick James of fucking tornado. Fuck your fence, nigga. Fuck your fence.
And it only took out just a little part of the fence and like a little bit of the power line.
So not even a whole fence, just a little section.
Just a little bit of it that the cows were just like, all right, freedom.
Goddamn. Sentient ass tornado. Yeah. I hate that. That seems so targeted.
It was. So the cows
like right here.
Right here and there. It didn't even like we don't even know where it touched down. Like, they have no idea where it touched down at. No shit. But it literally took out just a bit of the fence and a little bit of the power line. And was just like right there. They think that it was like maybe in the middle of the field, and because they kind of could tell with the grass and whatnot. Right. And it like took the fence and the power right there. And by the time it hit the street, it kind of like faded out.
Yeah, that's a targeted attack.
Yeah.
This is a fucking prankster ass twister.
Yeah.
So what if we was like cow tipping? Nah, fence tipping.
Fence.
We knocking down fences.
So,
we tearing down borders around here.
So my dad and my sisters helped the neighbors catch all their cows and bring them back and build up their fence again.
That's funny. You are 100% probably the cutest child on the face of the earth, I think. Just clueless. just wake up. There's puppies outside. There's a whole ass tornado and cow event going on. Yeah. And you're just like, puppies.
There's puppies out there.
My fucking God, playing with bats. You're a psychopathic cute child. You know that? And you look like a little Asian baby, so that's even funnier.
Come on.
Just a little tiny Asian baby. Just puppies and bats.
Why you gotta bring that up?
Because it's funny. It was hilarious. I had no cute child moments. I'm sure others will probably say differently, especially when other people eventually show up on the podcast. All I know is I just was a fearless child. As terrified as I am of heights now, or like my vertigo situation. I apparently used to climb onto the roof consistently as a baby.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I just used to just go up ladders and shit. And just like, yep, I'm on the roof now. Fuck you gonna do about it? And that was just like, apparently that was just normal for me. And now I can't go 2 steps on the ladder because my vertigo kicks in. And you would think, if you did that shit as a child, it would just translate over like, oh, you have probably gonna be a daredevil adult. And I'm like, nope, feet on the ground.
I can't even imagine because you're so like, nope, I'm on the ground. That's it.
No, my vertigo kicks in. That's what I said. I feel like, comment below if you know, but there has to be a cure for vertigo.
I'm sure.
There has to be something that you can take medication-wise or something like that where vertigo just gets fixed. It's like motion sickness. It should just be no different than motion sickness. I don't understand why I have it. It is a thing. I know it's not a fear of heights anymore because we've kind of eliminated that process. I can be up high. It's moving when you're up high. And that's when they're like, yeah, that's closer to vertigo now. Yeah, I don't know. Like when we were on the Ferris wheel not too long ago. Fine when we're not moving. You stick me up there and I'm just like, oh shit, we way up high. Cool. As soon as that motherfucker moves an inch, it's just fucking sphincter.
That's crazy.
Fucking nuts. And it ain't got to be a fast. It ain't got to be a lot of movement. Just like, wait, why are we moving?
That's it.
And it's like, you motherfucker, stop it. I'm getting off.
Crazy. I can't even imagine. You're just on the roof.
Yeah, as a child. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 2, 3. Like, baby. I'm just like, roof time. Fuck it.
Wow.
Come get me. No.
Come get me. That's funny.
Now I can't even fucking climb a 2-step fucking baby ladder without just going, oh, shit.
I can't even.
No, that's crazy. No, I don't think I have cute childhood moments like that. No. I had court cases as a baby. Your boy was grown.
I think you do. You just don't.
Well, yeah, because I can't remember cute baby moments because I'm the baby. It's not how that works.
No, I just don't think you were told about them like that. Maybe.
That's what I said. We'd have to check in with Rucka when he finally shows back up eventually. Yeah. And we'll see if he can tell a story or two of the cute childhood moments. All I know is I was podcasting as a baby before podcasts were a thing. That was my shit. I liked old music, and I got made fun of before, and I still get made fun of today, apparently. Because people like Invincible just still want to, shit on your boy for liking different things. Apparently, that's a problem.
Oh, my God.
But yeah.
Would you leave him alone?
No, I can't. Forever.
Forever.
What are we looking at? 20 minutes? Oh, we still got time. We still got plenty of time. What was I going to bring up? I had an idea or a topic. I'm like spaced today. I swear I'm like, it's because I had too much fun today. That's what it is. I had too much fun today. We were out bike riding and shit. We did some cool stuff for your business. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, it's time to turn off. It's time to turn off, man. Oh, that's what I was bringing up. I brought out the Zelda jacket for a reason. So Tears of the Kingdom. New Zelda game coming out. Fucking Breath of the Wild 2.0, apparently. 2.0. Are you excited?
Absolutely.
100%, huh?
Yes. So the only thing I'm kind of like, I don't want to say disappointed in, but I wish it kept with the theme, is I wish this Link had nothing to do with Breath of the Wild Link.
Right.
Like all the other ones.
Right, no, it was completely reincarnated. Again, we don't know that. Mm-hmm. We don't know that for sure yet. Because the maps are looking like they're slightly different. So, because originally it was supposed to be the same map and everything. So it might be slightly different. We just don't know 100%. What it's been alluded to now, they're changing the timeline again, obviously, for the Zelda series. So Breath of the Wild was supposed to be either the very beginning of the timeline or the very end of the timeline. And then like Zelda, I think it starts with like Skyward Sword and all of that other shit. Like Skyward Sword, I think is now number 1. Then it moves into Legend of Zelda and it makes its way down the timeline. And then Breath of the Wild was supposed to be the ending because that's where you're dealing with Calamity Ganon, which is a much bigger threat. So what I'm being told is that this new one, Tears of the Kingdom, comes after Breath of the Wild. it is a reincarnate of Link, but it's the final / first Link. So it's now, because what happens is it's in every case of Ganon, Link, and Zelda, they're just reborn, cycle starts again. No matter what game you're playing is, Link is a reincarnate of the last Link, Zelda's a reincarnate of the last one, and then Ganon shows up somehow. And the Calamity one, that's the last version because they defeat Ganon entirely. That's the end of Ganon. They finally offed him. So what's happening in this next one, it's the rebirthing process of the timeline. So they're saying that this new Ganon situation is what starts everything all over again. Because the whole cities in the sky and stuff like that is very reminiscent of Skyward Sword. And what happens is in Skyward Sword is Ganon is so powerful that they have to leave the ground Earth entirely and live in the sky. So what they're kind of setting up is that Ganon becomes so strong in this one to the point where we can't defeat him, and then we're forced to live in the sky, reincarnating into Skyward Sword. But we try our best to defeat him, but it just doesn't work out as well as Breath of the Wild. So that's what I've been told. I don't know yet. We will see when we get the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
there's a chance.
There's a chance that they're following the same formula. I don't think they're going to change it for this one. Because, again, this would be the first time there's a sequel. They've never done a sequel to any Zelda game ever. Right. So I don't think that's going to be the thing. I don't think they're going to break it on this one. You know what I mean? At least I hope not.
Even a Link to the Past?
Link to the Past is not a sequel to any of the other ones. The Link Between Worlds, completely different Link, completely different Link's problems. It's just very similar in a sense. Right, yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, none of them match up together. I think the one that they were kind of saying that was kind of a sequel was Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time. But that's still separate timelines because the Ocarina of Time is Link going back and forth in time, back and forth. And then his adult self is the one that kills Ganon and whatever the fuck. He's the one that takes care of Ganon and Ganondorf. And then Majora's Mask is now what happens to young Link after older Link takes care of everything else in a different timeline. Now, young Link gets to come up and have his own adventure separate of his time-traveling future self. So it's still technically separate timelines, but just they have more congruent effects on each other. So again, could be the same thing for this one. It could be, Breath of the Wild affects this one affects Skyward Sword, starting the loop over again. Yeah. That's what we're going for. Yeah. But we shall see. We shall see. It's a possibility. We just don't know because they won't tell us, and we'll have to learn it all in the new game.
Yeah. I am really excited because Breath of the Wild was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Like, such a good game.
It really was.
I have high hopes for the new
one. Is there a Zelda game that you were looking forward to playing next before you get to that one? Is there like a different Zelda game you want to play?
I guess Twilight Princess. I was thinking about hitting that one up.
Yeah, because I mentioned that one, so you seem kind of intrigued.
Yeah, Twilight Princess. Ocarina of Time.
Really?
I think I want to try.
I hate Ocarina of Time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Maybe not that one.
No, don't let me sway you on how you play. But the Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, I just feel like they're overrated. Okay. I'm a bigger fan of the top-down Zeldas. Yeah. No, I think you would love Twilight Princess. I think that was a great one. I really would like you to play Link's Awakening. Because that one's supposed to be like the direct sequel to, not direct sequel, but like sequel timeline to Link to the Past. And that's the only Legend of Zelda game that doesn't have Zelda in it whatsoever. Zelda is not a part of that game. Crazy. It's Link. It's some other chick. Completely. Has nothing to do with Zelda. So that one's interesting. I like that one just because it's cute. It's cute Link. That's the way I describe that one.
It's Toon Link.
No. Because Toon Link would be Wind Waker. I had to do the fucking move in my head. When he plays a little thing and he fucking makes songs and shit. Conductor.
Conductor.
Yeah. And that's more Toon Link era. Then you have Young Link, which is Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I don't think they ever gave a name for this one, but I just call him Cute Link because he doesn't have like really outstanding features. To me, he just looks like a Mario character. Looks like a Mario character. This one has a lot of Mario characters in it. Mario's in it. Chain Chomps are in it. Goombas are in it. You're fighting Goombas.
So Mario.
No, because it's still a Legend of Zelda game. But there's Mario shit in it.
I see.
That's all. And this is the only Zelda game, if I'm not mistaken, that you can actually actively jump in. Because even though you can jump in like Breath of the Wild, you really don't use it except for like jumping side to side and dodging, but you're not just like actively jumping. He has a flipping mechanic in this one where you're jumping over gaps and shit like that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Different mechanic.
Yeah, so as much as I really like Zelda games, I really haven't played that many.
No. But you just love the character, you love the story, you love the adventure.
Yes.
You love the green. Nothing wrong with that. Is it commercial time? As I want to go commercial. It is. Do you have any love towards Samus from Metroid though? Because I feel like you would kind of like Metroid. I think the gameplay maybe not, but I think the story of Metroid is really cool.
I played Metroid. I just
because you played Super Metroid, right? Because I had that on your emulator too.
Yeah.
But it was way too hard for you to be playing on keyboard and mouse. That's an impossible game to play on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I think that was the issue.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that far in it. So I have to try that again.
Definitely.
I'm not against them, but I think she's a really cool character for sure. I just don't have, I guess, a big connection with her yet, or with the game yet, because I haven't really.
You haven't really dived into it, yeah. Because I think the only ones you've seen me play are the newest one, which is the ending of the entire series, which was Metroid Dread, which was a phenomenal game. You did sit around while I was playing Metroid Other M. I apologize. That game is god awful. But yeah, and you've seen me play like Super Metroid a bunch of times, but there's no real story dialogue to it, so you're just running around and shooting shit. Yeah. So, but I love Metroid for the simple fact that that's what it is. It is a storyless storied game. You don't need somebody telling you the story. The story is going through the motion. You know what I mean? There's an issue. Now you're on this planet. Survey the planet and figure out what's going on. And then you obtain the story from the little things that you do. Right. So that's what makes it a great story. Either way, let's cut the commercial because we need to pay some bills. So catch these commercials, bitch. See you in a minute. Welcome back to the Hat. I am your host, F and Bob. That's my boy Uber Haxanova, yeah. Welcome back to the Hat.
Such a good series.
I love the Hat. The Hat. I forgot to mention it too in one of my previous episodes. I was talking about like my favorite E3 moments. And I hate to say it, but Uber Haxanova is part of my favorite E3 moments of the many times that he has ruined, like absolutely ruined
actual
presentations, just screaming for no reason.
He loves being that guy.
He is that guy. He is always going to be that guy. And I love that. That's just the nickname for him. He's just that guy.
Mm-hmm. He loves it. That's his thing.
I loved the Halo one was my favorite when they like remaster Halo. And they announced it. He was like, fuck yeah, Halo! And you could hear him clear as day. Like at the end of the press conference, it's just the best. Yeah. I fucking love him.
Because even the guy, I can't remember his name now, but the guy that used to do
Points,
the Talking Dead, show. He was doing the presentation. He like called him out. He was like, "Yeah, this guy knows what's your username so we can follow you."
No, he wanted him to harass him. He was like, "Harass him like he's harassing me." He was sick of his shit.
Yeah, it was funny.
No, I loved him. James belongs in my like top moments of E3. I know you didn't really watch E3 like that. But how about this? Do you have like a game announcement that you were like super psyched for?
I have no idea.
No? I think you were semi-psyched when I showed you Persona 5 for the first time. Just having that music play. And you were just like, oh, this is going to be cool. And they came in skating. Fucking, they had that ice skating opener and shit. And you're just like, this might be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm always excited for Persona.
I don't remember if there was like an active trailer for Animal Crossing. But you got it like right away.
I think it was just because...
It was just a pandemic, though.
Yeah, it was that. And my best friend had it. And... like my other friends had it, so it was just kind of like our way of getting together.
Right.
So I was like, well, I guess I'll get it too.
Right.
So.
And you played the shit out of that game.
I did, for like a whole year.
And we actually were part of the Doom Crossing, like meme, because I played the shit out of Doom for a little bit. Yeah. So we were Doom Crossing. Yeah. We had to share the space. Yeah. I was blowing up and murdering fucking imps and demons, and you're just like, look at my house.
Look at my friends.
You built a whole aquarium and shit. You built a garden of friends, which was the creepiest shit I've ever seen. Yes. Like, if you think about it outside of context, that is the creepiest shit ever. It was like, here's a garden with all the pictures of my friends.
I was collecting them.
It was collecting friends. Did you ever collect them all?
No.
See? Crazy.
I got a lot of them, though. I don't know how many, but I got a lot.
Yeah, you had like a whole half your island just pictures of friends. It's creepy.
Mm-hmm. It was great.
It was good times, though. Yeah. Trying to think of another game that we were not hyped for, but we were bullied into buying Pokemon X and Y. I don't know if you remember that. Because the commercial played for that shit 24/7 with that really weird, creepy kid who's like, it's full of all new Pokemon. And I was just like, okay, I get it. Calm down. You can customize your character. Oh, no. And you can play with the original 3 starter Pokemon. And I'm just like, okay. I'll try it.
I like X and Y.
But that's the thing. Loved X and Y. We were bullied into playing it because we had no love for Pokemon for a long time. Like, we took a solid break from it.
Yeah, we did.
And Pokemon X and Y got you super into Pokemon. Because you were like, I need this. I need to go back and start playing shit again because you went back to Black and White and all of that shit to just start collecting more Pokemon. Like, you were serious. Mm-hmm. As soon as we got the Pokemon Bank, you were like, I need more Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Like, you were not fucking around anymore.
Yeah.
The DS did you well. The DS definitely did you well. One of your favorite consoles, I think, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Over your DS, you had a Lite before? I think you said? What was the DS that you had before we were a couple?
I think I had.
Because you had the Guitar Hero one, right? The one, whatever you could play Guitar Hero on. Mm-hmm. How about that? Favorite video game console in general? Super Nintendo's easy though, so pick something else.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Is you're just like Super Mario, Yoshi's Island, winner.
Yeah, that was gonna be it.
Winner. Now pick something else.
That's what I had. Besides that,
your DS maybe? She had a lot of cool games on DS.
Yeah, besides that, I guess my DS.
3DS or your regular DS from way back?
3DS.
Okay. Because you had a handful of games you liked on 3DS. But it's fine. I figured Super Nintendo was your go-to game. Just because of Mario. You had Mario, so you were happy.
Yeah, always happy with a Mario game. What's your favorite console?
Dreamcast. It's you see how quick I answered that, by the way? No hesitation. None needed. No. Dreamcast. Why? Very simple. Sonic. Sonic wins.
Okay.
Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Crazy
Taxi. Are you ready? Here we go. They need to bring that shit back, by the way. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking, not remastering Crazy Taxi one more again. Greatest game. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. The Pod Racer game. Was just really good on that one. What's the other game? Fucking Power Stone. When will they give that a fucking remaster? I need more Power Stone. One of the greatest fucking games on the planet. Hands down. You've never gotten to play it with me.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fucking great game. Fucking great game. Because it was competitive, but co-op at the same time. You know what I mean? It was 4 people. Especially when you play story mode. It was 4 people, and it was last 2 win. It's pretty much it. Last two motherfuckers winning. And we just beat the shit out of everything. And just try not to kill each other. Super fun game. It was like Smash Bros. Before Smash Bros. Was a thing. It had goofy characters. Goofy characters with power-ups. Bring back Power Stone. Hashtag bring back Power Stone. One more game for me. Power Stone 2 specifically. Best game in the world. Because you want to talk about goofy items? Like Smash Bros. Got goofy items. Power Stone, twice the goofy items. What kind of items are you thinking of? Well, you had your standard shit. You know, like a bat. Or a magic stick that could just poke you from a distance. Pitchforks. Bombs. Dynamite. A skateboard. A ray gun. Machine guns. Yeah, these were all different weapons. A flame sword, ice sword, and lightning sword.
All of which are in Smash Bros, by the way.
They don't have light energy swords, do they? Mm-hmm. No, they just have a lightsaber. Which they also had in Power Stone.
I said they stole it from
that. I thought you meant the flaming sword. And I was like, they don't have a flaming sword in Smash Bros, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
It's not like one solid thing, but it's like balls of fire.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that one. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Anywho, Power Stone. Bring back Power Stone. Fucking hashtag comment below. Hashtag bring back Power Stone 2. Power Stone Collection. I think the last time that game was released was on the PSP. And it was still phenomenal. But I need that shit on console. I need that shit with rollback netcode so we can play online. I need that shit dropped on a Switch PS5 is what I'm saying. Fuck Xbox. Switch and PS5. I just take the Switch. Power Stone on the Switch sounds awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Play that all day, every day. Don't change it. Don't do nothing new to it. Just bring it the fuck back.
Don't remaster it.
And I don't want to remaster. I just want to re-release with cleaned up graphics. It's about the most I need you to do. Leave it the fuck alone. That game was awesome. And it was simple. It was a simple, just 4-player action beat 'em up. I love that the levels changed and blew up and changed, shifted, and all of that shit. It's fucking crazy. What a crazy fucking game. Yeah. I think I've mentioned this a few times on a few previous episodes. Is there... Because you're more of a movie person, so we'll get the movie perspective from you. If you could hop into the hyperbolic time chamber, if you could go back in time where you just had actual free time and just consume something that you've been missing out on, like you just would love to relive experiencing that thing all over again. If you had the time, what would you go back and relive? What movie series would you go back and play? What video game would you go back and play?
I love the Friday the 13th series and the Halloween series. Like those two together are really good. So
gonna go back and watch all your spooky movies.
All the spooks.
Which one do you like more, Friday or Halloween?
Probably Halloween.
Really?
I would say.
Mike over Jason? No shit. Why?
I think if I had the two in my hand, I would probably go Mike.
No shit. Movie-wise, I'm assuming. Movie-wise, okay. Yeah. Shit. I guess they definitely had some better movies. Like I said, the only one I'd seen was H2O. And that's what everybody says is like the worst one. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one with Busta Rhymes in it. And that's the only reason I've seen it. I've seen Busta Rhymes. I've seen him roast Michael Myers, and I thought it was hilarious.
You need to watch them with
I watched the newer ones with you when like everybody was old as shit.
Those aren't the good ones.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah. Halloween time. My month-long movie marathon.
It's just going to be all Halloween films?
I need you to tune in to the Halloweens.
Okay. Check this out then. Because they already did Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
Who you picking in a fight on that one? Jason versus Michael Myers. I think this might be a tough one for you. Mm-hmm. Who's winning that ass whooping?
So that's a better matchup than Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy had no business in that fight.
No, it should have been Mike and Jason.
But I think the whole point of the movie, not to cut you off, was just Freddy was just using Jason. And then Jason was like, you piece of shit.
Right.
Nobody uses me but my mama. And then whooped his ass because of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a better duo as Mike and Jason. Because I honestly don't know. Because they both have the same kind of fighting style. They both a machete and a knife.
Right.
Like, it's both kind of the same.
I feel like Jason, like, hand-to-hand combat is stronger than Michael Myers. Because I've seen him just lift dudes and chuck them like they ain't shit. Like, Jason is chucking full-grown humans like a sack of potatoes.
It's true.
I haven't seen many Michael Myers films, but I have not seen Michael Myers just toss a human.
Mike has stealth, though. Because he can just show up.
No. Jason also has stealth. Because you never know where he's coming from. Now, granted, Mike, he could just be in the same house with you and then just be like, bam, I'm right here. But you could hightail it from Jason for 1.5 miles. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, oh, I'm safe. Whatever the fuck his music is. And he's already there. He was waiting for you before you got to the house. I don't know how the fuck he just teleported. Like, he teleports so much for some fact. That's a move they gave him in the Jason game.
Mike does the same thing, though. And he does it really well. So that's how he does most of his killings.
Just appears?
Just, he's there. And he's slow as shit.
They're both slow as fuck.
They both are.
I told you how you beat both of them. Y'all laugh at me every time I say it. All you got to do is power walk in reverse. And you keep your eyes on them. And you just be briskly walking backwards. Keep him in your sight. He can't kill you from a distance. Yeah. Maybe Jason could, because he'll find some shit to throw at you on some serious shit. Like, that motherfucker's an asshole. But if you just briskly walk backwards and keep him in your line of sight, he can't do shit else. The only time he'll catch you, and that's Jason for your ass, though, for sure, is if you power walk backwards and you do a shoulder look and look back, he gone. He ain't already gone. And then you go, huh, where the fuck did he go? And you keep walking backwards, and then he already behind you somehow. Yeah. Like, that's some Jason
with
shit.
With it already in your back.
Right, with the knife already in your back. You're just like, where did he go? And you're looking around, and even the camera will pan out, ain't shit around you. And then you're just like, stab.
Yeah.
Jason that's what it should be. Jason versus Ninja. Who got the better stealth?
Yeah.
Ninjas need smoke grenades and stuff. Jason just be disappearing and reappearing.
I need a Jason versus Mike. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
Because the fucking Freddy versus Jason movie bombed. That movie was terrible.
It wasn't a good... Like, even the writers didn't like it. Oh. They were just like, gave up halfway.
Yeah, no, it was stupid. It turned into a comedy real fast for me. I had stopped taking it seriously when Freddy couldn't get that first kill. When he popped out of the shadow and he was like, slice. And dude was just like, I'm okay. I'm all right. And just walked off. I'm just like, this sucks. And then I think the only other kill he got was against, because that wasn't even a kill. That was against Kelly Rowland, when he snatched her nose when she was looking at the comic. Got your nose. Yep. I don't think Freddy killed anybody in that movie. Whack. Absolute whack. Jason was getting all the numbers. Jason be always murdering somebody. Yeah. And all you gotta do is just be young and having sex at some point in your life. And he is stabbing you. Abstinence is the safest way. Christian kids, you got it.
Good.
That's a good movie. Freddy versus the Christians. Freddy ain't got no chance.
You gotta.
I mean, not Freddy, Jason. I'm sorry.
Right.
Jason's just out there, just I can't kill anybody here. They actually save the kids that are drowning because they can all swim. The kids are safe in their hands. Yeah. Nobody's fucking. What am I supposed to do?
Right. I don't understand.
Jason just gives up. Jason turns over his life to Christ. That's the ending of that movie.
Puts on the Jesus chain.
Just gets a cross. Gets a nice little robe. And he's just like, I'm on the good side now. Just got to give over my life to Jesus. Then it's Jason versus Jesus. That's the next one. That's fine.
That's hilarious.
I also want you to also remember this too. We have mentioned Jason versus Freddy and Jason versus Mike. At no point does anybody need to or should ever put Texas Chainsaw Massacre in any of these conversations. He is hands down the worst of the killers.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that before on a different episode, and I'm sticking by it. Worst of the killers. Hands down.
Yeah.
Isn't he just a bumbling retard? Can I still say that? I'm going to say that anyway. He's a bumbling retard.
No.
Just a bumbling retard that wears other people's faces or some shit like that. Like his Leatherface is his killer name, right?
Yeah.
Why? He's just a backwoods moron.
Yeah. He is the worst, for sure. Most of the time, he's not even on the list of
As he shouldn't.
killers.
I think Hellraiser's always over him.
Yeah. And I haven't even seen
No?
Hellraiser.
I've seen it once. It wasn't good. I have to see the new one just because I'm curious. Because they made a new one with a female Hellraiser. Pinhead. Or whatever you call her. You know what I'm talking about. The spiky head monster or whatever. I don't even know what it does. I just seen the movie, but I was like fucking 6 when I seen that movie. So I don't know what the scary parts were.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, so I don't know what it does. But I saw Texas Chainsaw when I was really like young, and it freaked me out. So I was like, "This is a really scary movie." And then I watched it again when I was a teenager, and I was like, "What the hell?
This
is
is terrible." No, I can never get behind that. I could never get behind it because I watched most of the movie and it got to the ending where like they drove away because that's how they get away from him is they leave. And when he was standing in the street going, ah, 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 and I'm just like, die, kill him, please. Like never bring him back. This is the worst thing. Run away from anybody else and they'll catch. The ghost face from Scream is going to catch you if you drive off. That's not going to end him. They drive away from Leatherface and he's just like, they left. Now what do I do? Chase them. The fuck? They're going to run out of gas. Jeepers Creepers is much better than Leatherface. Like, not even close.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jeepers Creepers versus Freddy seems like that would be more fitting, by the way.
Yes.
Freddy versus Jeepers? What is his name? What is his killer name? Is it just Jeepers Creeper? I feel like that's a terrible killer name.
It is. I don't remember.
Whatever. Comment below if you know that name.
The Scream movies are really good though.
The Scream movies are solid because that's murder porn more than a thriller, I guess you can call it. You know what I mean? Like that just seems like an unsolved murder.
Yeah.
Before it's a scary monster.
It's basically those like murder parties where it's like this
Who did
person
it?
died. Who did it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's one of those. It's
You know what I
fun.
liked about Scream though? Is the just overactive intent that he has when he murders is so fucking hilarious to me. Cause it's human. Like when Freddy, Jason, and them murder, it's like bling stab. You know what I mean? It's I'm here, you're dead, you know?
And it's nothing to them.
When like you have to you can fight off the Ghostface dude, and he is fighting for his fucking life for every fucking kill.
Because he's a human.
Because he's like, God damn it, stop running, you bitch. He's like knocking over tables and shit. Like the fact that his arms are always way up here chasing you. Like he is exhausted. That motherfucker has not ran a marathon in God knows how long.
That's because he's human. Like he's a normal person.
He is just so he is so ill prepared for every fucking kill.
He's just a normal person just out here trying to murder everybody.
He's just trying to get the job done, man. He's just trying to get his shit done. But that motherfucker I feel like he'd be forever out of breath. Yeah. Like he should definitely pick a different costume. Mm-hmm. For one, I feel like to the Scream dude, to Ghostface, get something a little less drapey because when you have to chase a bitch, you don't want wind drag. Like I feel like that's part of your problems. You got a hell of a lot of wind drag holding you back from your kills. Look at Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers, all wearing one-piece suits. One piece. Fucking jumpsuits. They ain't no wind problems. They fucking beelining it. Mm-hmm. Freddy on the other hand, the goofy-ass sweater, kind of weird. But tight clothing is what I'm saying. You know, not loose fit drapey shit is what I'm saying. Motherfucker's fighting the wind. His arms are flailing. I have never seen a killer trip as much as Ghostface. Ghostface be falling on his ass consistently.
That's why all the like scary movies and all the like comedy like
that makes fun of
they all make fun of that movie
because it's on point. That first scary movie was on point depicting him. Mm-hmm. It was perfect because he was just as out of breath. He was just as ill prepared.
It's perfect.
It's just perfect. It was a regular ass dude just slashing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. I just need you to train on off seasons. That's all I'm saying. Like, you got off seasons. Yeah. Get your stamina up. You know, adjust your cloak. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fix some of the shit. You know? An inseam. You know what I'm saying? Taper it down around the waist. Cut your sleeves slim. You ain't gonna be less scary. I'm just saying, but you need to. Or if you're gonna go with that outfit, scythe. Use a scythe. Get some range. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be flailing around in this big ass cloak with a little baby ass knife, kitchen knife and shit, busting your ass consistently, tripping over tables. Like, I'd seen this nigga roll over a table in one movie. Like, goddamn, dude. Like, stop fucking up. You are getting your own ass whooped.
Yeah.
The only thing that the Scream movies make me wonder is how did anybody get killed by this nigga? Like, everybody who did lose to him, you're dumb. Mm-hmm. You're really dumb.
I mean, look at the people that were the killed parties.
Yeah, no, they were
all dumb.
They were all retards. Just not the most effective killer, but one of my favorites is all. It was a human vibe to him.
It's great. It's great.
He was definitely the desperate killer, but he got his numbers up though. Yeah. Even the desperate human killer got his numbers up, is all I'm saying. It's fucking dope. That's funny. So, yeah, comment below. Who's your favorite horror killer? I'm gonna stick by, just because of that conversation, I'm gonna stick by my man Ghostface. Just for the simple fact that he rapped in Scary Movie. That was dope. Slash and dash and cut a hole in your ass. Cuts off your balls. Put your gas up your ass. I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but it was dope as fuck. He fucking rapped his ass off. He did the What's Up fucking commercial from the 90s. Remember that shit?
Yes.
What's up?
Goodness.
Oh my God, good times. Anyway, I think that's an episode. Mm-hmm. Since we went weirdly spooky this episode, do you have a spooky song for the folks at home?
Spooky song.
I just thought you were gonna go immediately Ghost. What's that song? Right here, right now. I don't know that song. You know what song I'm talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right here, right now, for the devil. I would like to say one thing, though. Just because I haven't said it on the show. I love Ghost when they do the spooky kind of scary songs. But I'm going to need your boy to learn how to cut off a bar. Like, he just will never just like, right here, right now should be the end of the bar. Don't squeeze in for the devil. Like, don't do that. End the bar where it belongs. Either way. My song of the week, I think, will be, just because it's out of the box, Tragor by Strong Bad. Tragor! Because we were talking about dragons in the last episode. I should have picked that one last episode, but whatever. It's on this episode. Tragor was a man, but he was a dragon man. He was a dragon man. But I think he was just a dragon. Doesn't matter. He was still Tragor! Shout out to Guitar Hero 2 for bringing that great song to life. What do you got?
We're going to do Absolution by Ghost.
Absolution. I don't know that one.
That's what you were just singing.
Oh, is that the name of the song? Oh, shit. Right here, right now. There you go. So that's your 2 songs for the week. As always, links below to everything. It shouldn't be that hard to find us at www.effortentertainment.com. Find everybody and everything there. Find Kelly's stuff. She's got her own podcast. Think positive. You have to think positive. That's with a P-A-W instead of the P-O-S. Think Positive Podcast. Link is in the link tree. It's on the website. No excuses. Go listen to that shit. Super intelligent. Super informative. If you're in Chicago or just want some training in general.
Virtual
RK9.
and in Chicago.
Right. Virtuals and in Chicago. RK9training.com. Get all your puppy needs. Because what's the tagline? We treat your K9 like they're our K9.
And if you want to get to go from a chaotic puppy to a calm dog, you need my positive puppy beginnings program.
Hot damn. I love it. So, yeah. Check her out. Check, I didn't give him a shout out, but go check out Invincible. He's streaming all the time now. Henny could use some time. He loves your time being wasted on him while he's playing WWE instead of fucking Final Fantasy like I asked him to play 6 years ago.
He's never gonna play that. He's never gonna.
I'm just saying, Final Fantasy Remake came out. Then it got re-released. Then it got DLC. Then they remastered Crisis Core. Part 2 is coming out in a few fucking months. And this motherfucker still ain't finished the first one. I need you to finish that game, Henny. Need you to finish that game. So, yeah, but go spend some time while he's playing with a big meaty man slapping meat together and playing wrestling. Big meaty man smacking meats. Check him out playing WWE because I'm pretty sure that's what he's playing right this second. And you know what? Just a random shout out because I shout him out every once in a while. But check out fucking Charged Up Static. I know he's been in the comment section a lot, but where you been at on this podcast tip though? We waiting on you.
Static. How many times I gotta call you out?
Because I think as bad as my hot takes are, I feel like he would throw some shit in there that would just either A, just show that he's a brother from another mother, or B, piss me off twice as hard as Invincible has ever pissed me off.
Ooh, good episode.
So he's on the way, hopefully.
That's not hopefully. It better happen.
We have for sure one new guest who we will announce later on because she's in the middle of some fucking important stuff.
Super exciting.
So brand new guest coming soon, and maybe the return of Rucka. So shit's happening. Shit's happening fairly quickly. We'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. But the only way you'll know is if you keep up with us. If you follow me on Instagram. If you keep up with us on Twitter. And you like and share the show so this show gets boosted up to new heights. So I can pay new people to be on this show. All of that shit. Do all the things. Hey, and before I go away, there is one more thing I really need you guys to do for me. It's a simple request. I just need you to, when you're done with this video, I just need you to just, go get a drink of water, take a piss, come back, then click that subscribe button. You snake son of a bitches. I know you haven't clicked the subscribe button. They give you the analytics. Stop watching it and not click the subscribe. It's all I need you to do. Just
like button.
It's a like button. Thumbs up. Stick your thumb out. You know what I'm saying? Don't you shove it up your ass. Click the button instead. Maybe I'll shove my thumb up my ass because I'll be happy because I got some extra thumbs up. You never know. You look creeped out.
Terrible idea.
Whatever. Click the thumbs up button. Click the subscribe button. It'd be really helpful. Super nice. But yeah, and just tell 5 friends to tell 5 friends, man. Blow me up so I can make more shit. And hopefully we have that new shirt by the time this episode is done because that's going to be really cool. I like that shirt idea. I'm alive. It's a thing.
I'm alive.
Beautiful.
It's a thing.
All right. Anyway, we'll see you next week, next episode, whenever you see me again. It's been fun. This has been nonsense. Fuck out of my house, bitch.
Get out. Goodbye. Go away.